Howdy guys, it's a Dallerfin'd crustacean back at it with part 2, and we're just headed to the Verdugo fight, which is a pretty great fight. I love all the boss fights in this game, and this is a pretty good one. It's a long one, but it's a really fun one.
Ashley!
Leon, stop! No, don't come any closer!
Are you hurt?
Watch out!
Please, do continue. Do not resist, my dear. It serves only to make your suffering all the worse.
Please, please!
You sick!
Aquí nos despedimos, señor Kennedy.
Hang in there, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
I was actually really scared here in this section, so you're gonna see me actually take my time quite a bit because I remember all the bugs like jumping on you instantly and that your reaction speed has to be really, really good. So I'm gonna take my time walking through here, you know. And I'm gonna actually craft handgun ammo, I think, for the first time since we started this, just because of how good our upgrade feels, and because I'm only gonna be using my pistol on these bugs. And now I'm debating whether I should make a flashbang or rifle ammo, but we make rifle ammo. And machine gun ammo, no flashbangs. Okay, and then we're going to walk through this very creepy sewer section to get to the Verdugo fight, which, like I said, is a very, very fun fight. I think all the boss fights in this game are so good. I don't remember if I like the Salazar fight, but I do like all the other fights in this game. Is they all have a unique identity, and they all have very cool layouts and sections, and they have like well telegraphed moves. But like I said, I can't remember if I like the Salazar fight that much, because usually when I get there, I always use the golden egg, and I'll probably end up using the golden egg again, which, if you don't know, everybody knows. The golden egg kills like 90%. Actually, I think it's more like 60% of his health. But it also stuns him when you throw it, so then you can just kill that other 40 to 30% of health that he has left real fast. And I shoot this rock because I thought it was a bug hiding in the water. You'll know it's a bug's coming because you see their creepy glowing eyes under the water. These things are so creepy. Oh my gosh, I can't express how freaking much they scare me. Anyways, you can see I'm going so slow. But that bug that just zipped by won't come back out until we go into the other section. But yeah, we do end up getting a fish here in a little bit that will help with the Verdugo fight a lot. But I wonder if there were other fishes here that I just didn't see, because there could definitely have been fishes that I didn't see. Because when I did kill the fish, I didn't see it. I just accidentally shot it. So and it really does help. And I wish I had found more fishes. So I'm gonna keep checking my map because I'm very. Gosh dang it, my phone fell. Um, yep. So here comes the first creepy bug. And that wasn't so bad. I remember them being much faster. I mean, they're still very fast, but I remember my reaction speed having to be like really, really good in order to get these before they jumped on me. And here I was trying to see if I could see any of them so I could take them out before getting in the water, but you can't. At least I don't think you can't. I mean, I don't think you can. But this isn't a very long section, and it's not that bad. There's split path here. I decided to go to the left. I bet there was like a heal or something on the other side, but I was just ready to get to a save. And here comes another one. Where is he? Oh yeah, this one kept faking me out. Like he kept coming, like I was waiting for him, and then I would shoot. I think I kept missing, and he was like jumping out of the water, I think, to get me. But I was like standing like perfectly to like the right side, I guess, so he couldn't like get to me because of like the spikes. As you could see, he like jumped up, but then hit the spikes, so it bounced him to the left a little bit. So the spikes were kind of saving my life there twice. But now we're gonna finally kill him up here. And gosh, like, can you see how creepy this thing is? Like, oh my gosh, water, like fish and all that stuff scare me already. Like the big salamander that we fight back in chapter 4, or was it chapter 3? That crap scares the hell out of me. Was there a heal there that I just saw? I think I just passed up a heal. Gosh dang it, that would have been so good to have. But things in the water already scare me enough. If there were giant cockroaches crawling at me in the water, oh my god, kill me. That'd be too much. And there's the fish that I was talking about. And now, since we're at the end, I just go ahead and run out before another one decides to grab me from behind. And now we're gonna finally be getting the crown that we've been talking about this whole time. And it's not even like I remembered it being. I thought that there was a slot. I thought that there was a slot for every single gym, but there's not. You only have, a space for all the different square gyms, but there's not 3 spaces for the other ones. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and use a blue and a yellow because obviously those are the more useful ones. But yeah, I think this is the most you can get out of the crown, if I'm not mistaken. 100,000? I'm pretty sure that's the best you can do. Anyway, love the crown. Now we're gonna go ahead and save and do the Verdugo fight, like I keep saying. And the attempt that you're seeing is obviously not my first try. I got through this. It took me about an hour till I was able to beat him. Well, actually, I was able to beat him once or twice before I decided to go with the one that I had, but it was more like I was having to heal too much. This boss is really fun and really long, but it's one of those boss fights in games where you wish you could see a life bar. Because it feels like he takes a million bullets, and he does take a million bullets. This is me seeing if there's some kind of new rat thing that I need to do, but there's not. It feels like he takes a million bullets, and he does, but, you know, it really just you really wish that you could see a life bar. It really feels like it takes forever and like you're not getting making any progress. But I promise you, you are. And we're gonna go sell everything. We're gonna do the final power upgrade on our pistol and our sniper, and then we're going to go to the boss fight. And you can actually go ahead and either fight him or just buy time. And if you're gonna go ahead and put any ammo into him at all, I feel like you might as well just try and kill him. But if you want to go ahead and just buy out time, you should just like not waste a single bullet on him. And I always like those boss fights where you don't have to kill him, and you can just like buy out time. I like stuff like that because then you feel really rewarded when you do kill him if you didn't have to. So there we go. We got a good amount of money, which is how we're gonna be able to go ahead and get the final power upgrade on these two weapons. 51,000 and 50,000. And now we're just looking what else we can spend it on, and I'm gonna go ahead and use it on my rate of fire for my shotgun, because we're gonna use a bullet from every single one of our weapons in this. And sadly, in my successful run, I wasn't able to parry any of his attacks, but in some of my failed runs, I was. His attacks are very fast, just like the knights and the bugs. He's like both of them combined, where his attacks are very fast, and he does a lot of attacks at once. Like there's one, like I'm gonna get shredded by one of the attacks, where he just goes like ch with his tail, and it's very satisfying if you can pull the parry off, but I was not able to in my successful run. And one thing that I do love about this fight is that in order to do a good amount of damage on him, you have to like freeze him in what is it, like, I can't think of the name for it right now, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, you like freeze him by pressing these buttons, and then it releases like the steam or whatever to freeze him, and then you can do a lot of damage on him. But I thought that it was, every single one of my attempts, it was like a one use per button type thing. But you're gonna see one of the buttons in here, I'm able to, it kept reloading, and I was able to use it like 3 times, which which is really good for me, and made the fight, a lot easier, because at a certain point when you do a certain amount of damage, he won't run away anymore to where you have to dodge his tail. He'll just always be running after you. So with me being able to use that button 3 times, it was very useful. And I try to get as much hits off as I can before the kick prompt comes up, but you don't want to get too much damage in, because then you won't be able to kick him. And when he's on the floor, that's a good time when you can get a lot of damage in. So I try to get at least like 2 or 3 shots off with a certain weapon, whether I decide to shoot him with my pistol, my sniper, or my shotgun first. I just go ahead and try to get 2 or 3 shots off. That way I don't skip the kick prompt, because we want him on the ground. And as you could see, we used our small grenade there, which puts him on the ground a second time. And when we freeze him again here in a little bit, we're going to use our big grenade to put him on the ground. And there's actually this really cool animation. You're going to see me run back here, and this is because he usually does 2 or 3 tail swings, and then he decides to jump out. And using this big hallway, it's so I know where he's coming from and I can easily turn around. Look at this. He jumps forward and gets hit by the steam, causing him to fall on the ground already, which I've never seen before, but in this successful attempt, I get him to do it twice. He jumps forward and then gets hit twice. As you can see, we put him on the ground again, and I try not to waste too much ammo when he's already busted out of his freezing thing. And this is the one that refills. You saw the light was still green on that button, so we're going to use it a couple more times. Now we're just dodging the tails, which is so cool. I love the dodge tail thing. And now he's going to jump out right in front of us. I probably should have turned around, but I decided to run past him instead. But he tricks us here. He's coming behind us, but nope. He decided to come out the other way. And if you walk through the gas, Leon does this thing where you can't do anything, so that's why he was just like walking there. which I like that it doesn't do damage and it just like makes you walk slow for a little bit. So now he's chasing me. I'm gonna go ahead and push this button and get some shots off, 3 or 4. We're able to get a little bit more. You know he's gonna be able to be kicked when he stops doing his little swinging arm thing that he does. And I think at this point, yep, we've done enough damage that he's just gonna be chasing us the whole time. He's not gonna run away anymore. So I'm just trying to get past him now because we're kind of, yeah, that swipe kind of sucked, but we have the fish. It's fine. And then he'll keep chasing us. I think he won't hide, and you won't have to do the tail swing dodges. But I think he can still like go into the vent. And look, we got him again with that flip. I think he can still like go into the sewer pipes and pop out in front of you somewhere else. So you're gonna have to worry about that. And then I try to get past him as he's breaking out of his ice so he can't scratch us. And as you can see, the light is still once again green. So I'm going to try to get past him again, but he's going to shred me with his little tail. And that sucked right there because I could have definitely parried that, but I was so nervous. And then he does the little shred with the tail, so I get fucked up again. And I wasn't willing to use another heal unless I killed him. And there we go, we used the button yet again. Again, I don't understand why I was able to use this button so many times. But then we kick him and he explodes into a million pieces, which was so cool because I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know you could kick him into a million pieces if you had his damage low enough. So that was really cool. I liked that. Now we're just going to go around. And look, we killed him even before the elevator showed up. Now we're just going to go around and collect everything that we see, along with a treasure that's here. So, and next to the treasure is a heal. So I was also glad that I didn't use, we just used a fish and 1 herb. So it's basically like we just used an herb. Because it's just like when you buy something with cash out of your wallet. If you buy something with cash, it's free. If you use your credit card, you're using money. I love I love memes that say stuff like that. Like that's so funny. Like why does that actually feel kind of true? Like you find a 20 in your wallet and it feels like you just bought something for free, but you take out your credit card and it feels like you spent $50. And there's a heal that I said would find, and but I'm gonna use the herb again because the spray bottles are good for filling your health up completely. So if I could just go ahead and save one of those until we have like completely max health, that'll be such like a good thing. Because I don't think that you get yellow herbs like all the time. I mean, maybe the game does still give you yellow herbs after a certain point, but I think you have like a limited amount per game. And we even got another green herb, which was great. But as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and use that. And we have 2 giant grenades. Like the loot that we got from this area is so good. And it was because we used none of it when doing the Verdugo fight. You just used what we took into the fight, and then we take out a bunch of new stuff. We got a good profit from this fight. And now I'm just looking around, trying to find out what I've missed, and there's pistol ammo in this other room, but I guess I forgot to unlock this door, which I thought I had unlocked when I went through it the other way, so now we have to go all the way around. And then when we collect the pistol ammo, I'm pretty sure that's it, and we're just gonna go ahead and leave. I swore when I was on that other locked door that I saw a full-blown crate that I didn't crush, but nope, there wasn't. So that's why I ran to the other side of the room. And that's it. Now we're gonna run to the elevator and get on the elevator. And then there's gonna be a cutscene, and then we're gonna be ending the video. One more thing, submachine gun ammo, always really good to get submachine gun ammo. Another crate, else resources, and another crate, another heavy grenade. So amazing. And then, yeah, a knife that we can just sell. And I think that's it. I'm still running around. I really didn't want to miss anything. That's it. That's it, Dollarfin. You can go now. Oh, there is a little pistol ammo that I almost missed. See, it's always good to check the map. I wish there was like an item that showed you where all items were, because unless you've passed them and like actually looked at them, it won't show up on the map. So that's why you have to be like really good at looking at where you are and what you're doing. Okay, now the cutscene.
Pitiful little lamb.
Your suffering came in, just as it has from his daughter.
Who has joined us in communion.
And now she is of our flesh, of our blood. My faithful disciple will show her the path.
Go now. Deliver to these vagrant children their salvation. As you wish.
I'll make it cheap for you.
And that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see y'all next time. I love y'all so much. I'll see you next time, like I said. Bye.